Hi there, and welcome to Tech Tuesday. I'm Chris Maley, Vice President of Operations and the Training and Education Coordinator for Property Panorama. In this episode, we will be covering the digital portfolio, which is, first and foremost, an agent-centric digital marketing tool, hosting everything from your contact information, biography, testimonials, a convenient contact form, and if you have listings, your entire active listing inventory. While many of you may have been using this for the past few years, there's a feature that you may not be aware of that comes with the digital portfolio, and that's single listing pages, making the digital portfolio truly a one-stop shop for all of your marketing materials. Before we get you logged into your accounts to start editing your materials, let's take a quick look at the digital portfolio. As you can see, right from the top of the page, consumers have the opportunity to call you directly, view your active tours, and if you've set it up, go directly to your social media profiles. Scrolling down will take you to your active listing inventory. If you have more than 9 tours, selecting the View More Tours option will take consumers to a full page with your entire active listing inventory. Selecting the View Tour button will take you directly to the branded InstaView Virtual Tour, whereas the More Info button will take you to the single listing page. Moving down the page a little bit further, you will see where your biography and testimonials are located, followed by a contact form and a reiteration of your contact information and your social media accounts. Now that we've seen the digital portfolio, let's start customizing, which means you will first have to log into your Property Panorama account. To do that, please follow the navigation steps shown on the screen for your MLS provider. We're now on the dashboard to your Property Panorama account. Please note, if you do not have a current Elite subscription, you will only be receiving the free version of the digital portfolio. To get full access that we are about to experience in the editor, an Elite monthly or annual subscription is required. These options can be found in the store under the InstaView option. Not only will this provide you with the full featured digital portfolio, it will also provide the full InstaView suite for all of your listings, including branded and unbranded tours, flyers, postcards, and downloadable videos for each listing. Once upgraded, we can now move on to editing the digital portfolio by selecting the pad and pencil icon in the digital portfolio block of the dashboard. First, we're going to select what template we want to use for the digital portfolio. This mainly impacts how the information at the top of the page is displayed. Next, we're going to adjust the color theme. For brand recognition purposes, we recommend using your brokerage color palette. If you have the hex codes, great. We can type them in directly on the color picker. Otherwise, you can use the slider and color picker to select the desired colors that you wish to use. Once you're happy with all of the colors, please be sure to apply your changes before moving on to the next step, which is where you select the photos and overlays that are used throughout the portfolio. The primary image here is what will be featured at the top of the page, whereas the secondary image will be displayed behind your biography and testimonials. Next, we have your agent information section, which includes your preferred email address, your personal website if you have one, and your biography. Once you're happy with all the changes made in this section, once again, please be sure to apply before moving on. Next, we're going to be adjusting your preferred phone numbers. If you have multiple phone numbers that you want to be displayed on your digital portfolio, such as office and mobile, please be sure to mark your preferred method as primary, as this will make it the prominent number displayed at the top of the page, as well as in the first position at the bottom of the page. Again, be sure to apply those changes before moving on. The next section is how you feature your social media pages in the footer of your portfolio. Once you have added all of your desired accounts, again, be sure to apply. Next is what we call additional media. This can be used for any material that you would like featured in the top portion of the page. In this instance, I've included a welcome video, but ultimately, as long as it has a web address, such as your Facebook page, the possibilities are endless of what you can place here. Once you've applied those changes, we can move on to the testimonials section. Here you can add your testimonials that are going to cycle through on the right next to your biography. Finally, your settings. This section should only be used if you do not want your digital portfolio. The reason I say that is because marking it as private completely deactivates the page. So if you want to use your portfolio, make sure that it does say public and you are good to go. So now that we're done editing the digital portfolio, now comes the most important part: how to share it. For that, let's go back to your Property Panorama dashboard by closing out of this portfolio tab. Now that we're back on the dashboard, let's go ahead and click the share icon in the digital portfolio block. You will see that there's options to copy the link as well as share to several different social media outlets. It's all on a one-click basis. It will pull up the post that you're making, and you can make any changes to the text at the top as well for the services that do allow for that. But that does conclude this Tech Tuesday session on our digital portfolio. Before we open the floor to any questions, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for taking the time out of your schedules and join us today. And I would also like to invite you to follow our blog at blog.propertypanorama.com, as well as invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/propertypanorama. This will help you stay up to date with the latest tutorials that are available for Property Panorama products. Oh, and don't forget, our support team is available Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time to assist you via phone, live chat, or by emailing support@propertypanorama.com. Again, I want to thank you for joining, and we'll see you back here for our next episode.